Moving on to our next question. As we stand, the ANC is yet to release its plans on economic recovery amid the COVID-19 crisis. The president, however, mentioned in his address to the LEC Lekgotla that infrastructure is to play a leading role in stimulating economic growth. Do you think that large infrastructure investment will lead to long-term economic growth? And in your opinion, what are the advantages and disadvantages of such investments?
So you've got to, what came first, the chicken or the egg scenario here?
Okay.
Is how do you build infrastructure without an economy, and how do you build an economy without an infrastructure?
Okay.
And my opinion on this is that you would first want to build an economy.
Okay.
For us to rely on debt funds is putting us at great risk right now. And so and the thing is, where are we going to get it from? You know,
Yeah.
Is the International Money Fund actually going to give us something? You know,
Yeah.
Knowing that we're probably going to default on our repayments with the last loan, and all the media attention that corruption's getting within our country. So I would want to see government take some advice from business people.
Okay.
You know, I find it very strange how our economy is based on research done by professors.
Okay.
You know, if I had to be president, which will be a scary day in South Africa, but if I had to be president, I think one of the things that I would do economically is get top businessmen involved in having economic strategies. I find it relatively annoying to base our economic performance and our economic way forward on what a professor or a doctor says from Wits Rau or UCT or Stellenbosch, because they don't really have the power to influence the economy. The people that have power to influence the economy are businessmen.
Okay.
And they can actually, with government, make good business decisions to influence the economy positively. What we've got now is we've got these guys reporting on the economy,
Okay.
but they're not in it. So it makes no sense for me. You know, you've actually got to team up with the guys that are in economy. So that would be a good strategy, good starting point. And then, like I said earlier, and I feel very passionate about that, is a relaxation of the Labour Relations Act.
Okay.
And again, not touching the fact that there must be a minimum wage. There must be a minimum wage. But it must be what you can do within that realm, that employment realm, that's very important. Can I make people work 60 hours a week? Can I make people work 20 hours a week? Can I make people work 30 hours a week? You know, those are the things that really need to be adapted. And then, do I land up in a position where I've either oversourced the world? Let's say with cell phone covers. I'm a manufacturing plant that do cell phone covers. I've oversourced the world. I have to go on a go slow for the next couple of months. Can I just simply then say to those people, sorry, for the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to go on a go slow, we're going to have shortened on. Those are the things that must be able to happen. You know, so that would be, I would address the economy first,
Okay.
and then the infrastructure.
Okay.
Create employment with international investment so that more money comes into your country and you don't have to go lend more money.
Okay. Speaking on infrastructure, President Cyril Ramaphosa launched the 30 billion Mooikloof housing project earlier this month. Now, the first phase of the project is said to cost 30 billion rand. The project at Mooikloof, east of Pretoria, aims to build housing at scale with 50,000 apartments priced between 495,000 to 799,000 rand and targeted at state employees. It will create 41,000 jobs and add an estimated 75 billion rand in turnover into the economy. While this sounds very, very nice and impressive, there are concerns that projects like this do not address the housing crisis in South Africa. Do you think that investing in a project like this will be able to address the housing crisis, or will it lead to even more displacement and inequality?
So just a quick question: do state employees have to purchase it for
Yes.
those prices?
Yes. And
In a country that's just lost 3 million jobs, where are they going to get the money to buy it?
loans.
Loans.
Okay.
Okay, but you need to have a job to get a loan.
Yes.
Okay. Because that's how our National Credit Act is written,
Yeah.
which, by the way, has saved us from a complete economic destruction, is our National Credit Act. So, yes, the short of it is, no, I don't think it's going to resolve a housing problem for us, because people that have got jobs should be able to afford houses,
Yeah.
all right? Our problem is that we've got too many unemployed people. Now, creating 41,000 jobs, it's temporary jobs, because those houses are going to be finished built in 2 or 3 years' time, and then where do those people go to, you know? So anything that's temporary is not a good idea.
Okay.
Because again, you know, my opinion on money is that people make money to use money. And so those people that are going to work there now, those 41,000 people, they work there for 3 years, they build the homes, they've used the money that they've worked for, and then it's finished. So you've got to create sustainability and put sustainable things in place. And again, it's such a negative way of thinking about economy, because now you're trying to make money out of your own people. Makes no sense. You know, you need to create an environment where you're making money with other people's money from outside of the country.
Okay.
You know, now you want to make money with the money that we lend from the Reserve Bank. The Reserve Bank gives it to the banks. We lend it from the bank. So what we're doing is a full circle with our money, and all we've actually done is sold money to ourselves.
Okay.
From the Reserve Bank to the bank to the bank to us, back to the bank, back to the Reserve Bank. It's the same money we're selling to ourselves at a 7 or 8% interest
Okay.
over 20 years. It's ridiculous. Makes no sense whatsoever. If we're going to build homes, let people buy homes, but first give them jobs so that they can buy the home. And give them jobs by getting international investment here.
Okay. All right. That's it for today. Thank you so much, Mr. Jacobs, for your opinions and
Thank
your
you.
thoughts. And it was very lovely chatting with you.